Hey guys, I'm Holden Ludwig. Welcome to Holding Life Together. Here we go. There are a few perspectives that I can take from handling and, receiving my TBI, and how I have to recover, how I have to do all these things, this and that, and then the right and wrong of these different things, because it worked for one person doesn't mean it's going to translate directly the same or exactly the same as it did for them. Great for them. I love that, people are finding success in their own strategies. And that is what I am pushing towards. Like, the realization that not everybody is the same. Not everybody has the same skill sets. Interests, bias, all of it. And, we're all individuals. And the self-discovery is such a critical reality, and it's a really hard thing to do, I will admit, but it's something that is ever going. Like, it's not just like a once it's done thing, because you are ever evolving, and it means you will have to keep up with yourself, how you change, how your priorities, and your priorities, of course, a lot of them can change depending on situations. Like they say, like, situationships will change some things, and then there will be, like, cool, work buddies, cool workmates, all the things, and then, or just friends, like, as spiritual teachers, everything. And there's a lot of value to that, is just accepting the fact that, we're all just curiously looking through this world, and, like, there is no, I don't know, it's not a Hot Wheels track, it's not just one path works for every car, It's a funny analogy, some throwback to Hot Wheels, but, that is directly, I guess, yeah, it's about the same, but we all create our own Hot Wheels tracks, essentially. And this is one of the most exciting things, is we get an opportunity to, choose our own path, choose our own people, choose our own job, choose our own schools, or, our making our own, organization, our own business, our own, it can be all our own. And because we're all so different from each other, of course, there are some similarities between some people, which is why people bond so well. Sorry for the plane. But I do think there is an underappreciated value to the individualization and, like, our own sets of priorities, goals, and, like, the people we love, the, experiences we seek, the people we seek, all of that. And, of course, like, the brain injury. Like, that's only the brain injured and the caregivers, I guess, would understand how everybody is so different. Like, when you start getting exposed to the brain injured community, that is it feels really lonely at first, until you realize it isn't. Like, we all are on the same curious path of, like, I don't know what the heck is going on. Like, I don't know where I should go from here. Or, like, I don't know if I should go to school or go to work or how I can work. All these factors. But there is value to that. Because once you find and follow your gut and, knowing yourself, knowing your skills, and of course they change after your brain injury. It's a different world, and it's super exciting, because, some things you actually may be better at now that you have more time, because, you spend a lot of time after the brain injury, a lot of time in recovery of just, being, like, dude, what the heck am I gonna do with my life? Like, I can't work now, like, or I can't work like I did, or I can't go to school like I did. But that's okay, because that that is actually opening up so many new opportunities, and you can find yourself in a deeper sense. And I think as we figure this out, it will just keep getting more and more exciting, because you gotta open up your heart, essentially. And like, there's serious value to that. And in my opinion, I think it's a lot more enjoyable, and living more curiously, and being more open to people's opinions and more people's ideas, other strategies, is hugely beneficial for everything, really. And there is a lot of value to that. And I think as we figure out this wild ride we call life, it will be ever growing in the excitement of as we open the curiosity table, essentially. And as we become more open and more willing to change different things, or maybe be okay with the changing paths, because life would be so boring if there was just one single path that everybody goes through. So, like, everybody has the same experiences, same people, same schools, same jobs, same everything. Like, that would stink, for sure. But fortunately, that's not the case. And I think there's a lot of value to that. And as we learn to work together, we can learn to love and learn to come together, learn to build off of each other's ideas, and learn to just be, which is like a funny thing nowadays. Like, that's like one of the hardest things for everybody now, is just learning to just be content, be happy, be loving, be intentional. Just being is a challenge now. But there would be no growth if there weren't any challenges. So I think there's a lot of value to that challenge. And I really am excited to have everybody on here joining us. And, we're just holding life together, trying to figure out this rocky road of, like, some of the rocks are smooth, some of them are, they hurt to step on. But they're just as valuable as, one side or the other, like rocky or not rocky or smooth. But that's okay, because as we learn to love and just, engage with the new experiences, be more intentional for each other, with each other, and, learning and giving, things are becoming much easier, and life is becoming much happier, and people are becoming way more fulfilled. And I love that. That is, like, I am so thankful to, 1, be alive, 2, be alive during this point, and 3, there's a lot more than just 3, but the third would just be, like, at the, being inspired to, bring this awareness, or invite this awareness, and, we can learn to love each other and everything. Like, we can learn to, find new paths or new interests, and learn to just be non-judgmental. So critically, especially, like, with the internet, obviously, freaking it brings a lot of complexity into these social situations. But that's okay, because, like I was saying, what would life be if there wasn't any challenges or complexity? Life would just be the most dull, straightforward thing. Like, the point of life is just learning to live, learning to love, and building together. And that is the most exciting thing. And I'm really excited to have you guys on this team. And, we can all spread the love in our own ways. And we can build together. We can, work together. We can love together. I mean, we can we can just live together and whatever. Doesn't matter. But I'm just enjoying it. And I'm really excited to have everybody on this with us and this awareness. So, thank you. And thank you for subscribing and liking this video and then sharing it with others that might also benefit from this. I guess could be a mindset adjustment or like inviting new ideas. So thank you for sharing, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.